Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today I want to include here a ritual and spell that I'm doing here for a client. This is just one, but of course I have numbers that I have to continue doing here. I have numbers of rituals and spells that I have to do here for clients. So in this one here, it's a client who has been going for a divorce, and so we're manipulating their thoughts and ways of thinking and acting. For this person, what we're doing is to make sure that they hate each other, can stand each other, and also bigger and fight, as among other things. This one here can be included with a divorce spell or a hate spell, or just completely to be bigger within themselves and also within the relationship that they're in. Okay, so let's see here. This one I included with certain rituals and spells and prayers that I do prior to the recordings, because again, as the privacy for my clients, I do not enclose any of their personal information in any of my rituals here, okay, or in my readings, as you already know. So I've done certain things here to the candles as well, that they are prepared, and I'm continuing to do other things here. So this is a beautiful spell. I call it beautiful because as I dwell onto the energy of the person, I want to manifest what it is I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, so, and I have the persons here, either if it's a one person or two person, it doesn't matter, it just depends on the person's situation here. Okay, so in this one here, we are doing the picture here, and it has certain ingredients in there as well. And of course I did some prayers with our personal information here. So, but as you can see, I will also here, thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you for the power invested in me. Thank you. Invoco a los espíritus de desespero, del alejo, del divorcio y del odio y del desamor, para que se separe inmediatamente, odia y sienta rencor, pleitos, hasta el fin, que se divorcien lo más pronto posible, de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre, que así será. And yes, we are going to install it in here because that's our main purpose of this, right? So let me see here. It's saying, okay, no problem. We'll cut it in there. And believe me, everything that I cut from the picture here, and I'm making sure that it's just the surroundings of the picture as I checked before here, okay? Because I want to make sure that that person's face and whatnot, figure or whatnot of the picture is in here. And everything that I cut off the picture, I always burned it, as I do with any rituals and spells here. I do not throw away nothing that we can use, I use. So here we have it. Okay. There you go, beautiful. Yes, I call it beautiful because I can see what I'm doing here. I'm manifesting what I'm doing here. Por el poder del divorcio y desespero, para todos los ángeles, para que tú inmediatamente de... Okay. Yes, I should have used my gloves because as you can, the jalapenos and everything, it's already getting into me here. All the spices. Gracias al universo. Gracias. Invoco al desespero, al divorcio, al odio, para que tú te separes y te divorcies inmediatamente. Vete a la chingada madre. Ya tú no tienes nada que hacer con... Ya no hay y nunca jamás existirá nada entre ustedes. Agarra tus cosas y vete a la mierda. De hoy por hoy te hago divorciada. De hoy por hoy te hago divorciada. Si lo miras, habrá pleitos, disgustos y desamores. My favorite thing here. You're wondering, do I use it for all of them? No. Let me see here. Okay. Invoco al espíritu del divorcio, del desespero y del odio hacia para que te divorcies de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre, lo más pronto posible. De hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre, te hago. Invoco al desespero, al divorcio y al odio para que tú gracias, verso hacia ti, cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu. Invoco te alejes a la chingada madre. Si lo miras, pelearás con él, sentirás odio, desamor y te divorciarás de él lo más pronto posible. De hoy por hoy habrá odio entre ustedes, pleitos y desamor. Okay. De hoy por hoy invoco que tú gracias. Cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Invoco al desespero, el desespero y el divorcio para que tú te divorcies inmediatamente de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre. No lo puedes ver ni en pintura, lo odias, pelearás con él hasta el fin y te harás mucho a la chingada madre, lejos donde nunca más se vuelvan a ver, de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre, y así será. That one went bright and smooth. Thank you to the universe and to the universe. By the power and blessed remain of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, I declare you our body, soul, and mind are our body, soul, and mind are. You will fight and hate each other till the end. From this point on forward and forever, amen. I declare you sin desamor, con odio y asco hacia ambos. Pelearás hasta el fin, de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre. So of course, behind the scenes, I have other rituals that I will do here with this out loud, and of course using the person's name out loud. Here I use it in silence. As you already know, when I have moments of silence, it is when I'm channeling into their spirits and also their personal information here. Okay. And so with this one comes along certain aspects to it also. So we will do this here. Okay, this candles already been prepared, and so now we have in the person's pictures or picture included in here, and that would also be in this one here we included the picture upside down, of course, because we want them to be all over the place, confused and tormented, or however it is that the spell and the ritual is that we're doing here. Okay, and so, and of course, once we have this here, gracias al universo y los hombres, invoca los espíritus del odio, el desespero, el desamor y del divorcio para que tú de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre, así como invoco este alfiler en esta candela, invoco el desespero y el divorcio hacia ti. Yeah, you see how this candle, the pin went the other way around, but that's okay. The longer they resist, the more we're going to push. And in this case, sometimes they resist because, let's face it, they really do want the separation, but most of the time they're just hesitant because they don't know what else is out there. You know, they're afraid to, or because they've been together for a certain amount of time, force a habit, a number of reasons here. Okay, so sometimes we have to push the buttons just a little bit more, because basically this karma for this person, it's already been done, so they need to move on forward, but they're just hesitant. So we're making sure that they see what it is that they need to see toward that other person here. Okay, invoco al espíritu del divorcio, el desespero hacia ti, que tienes que de hoy por hoy siempre divorciarte, porque cada quien a su camino. Tú encuentras a alguien y él encuentra a alguien más. Déjalo en paz para que él haga su vida con quien sea, y tú la tuya inmediatamente, de hoy por hoy, mañana, y siempre que así será. Por el poder del universo y los ángeles de la tierra y el cielo, te declaro divorciada. ¿Sí? Cuerpo y alma y mente y espíritu, de hoy por hoy. Así como invoco esta alfiler en esta candela, invoco en ti la acción inmediata. Hace que te divorciarás inmediatamente, de hoy por hoy, mañana, siempre. Invoco al desespero, al divorcio, al desamor y al odio, que tú te divorciarás inmediatamente, de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre. ¿Sí? Cuerpo y alma, mente y espíritu. Así como invoco esta alfiler en esta candela, invoco en ti el pensamiento y la acción inmediatamente, de hoy por hoy, mañana y siempre, que tienes que... beautiful, ¿sí? And of course I have 2 more to continue, so I will do this behind the scenes here for this person. And I want to thank you, for all of you, for watching, and of course for your business. You know that I'm here for you, to help you and guide you in any way possible that I can. And as you know, that for me, my clients come first at all times in reading spells or whatnot. So if you like to have a consultation or reading or any kind of ritual spells, contact me below or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or through Facebook, Margourtarotreader. Now, for those that have been watching, you know how I work, how I do my readings and how I do my spells. I do hundreds and hundreds. There's just limitless of what I can do here on rituals and spells here. Okay, not every person is accepted for me to do any rituals and spells, because again, if you're interested in those, I would have to do a reading no matter what, to see the energies of the persons involved, the situation at hand, and also to see if the universe allows me to access those energies and be able to change the person or not. Again, their energies and spirits. So yes, I do decline certain clients because, again, the energy is not there within that person, or it's just simply, it's not meant to be. Simply, there is no love still for those persons. So it just depends. Unfortunately, that's what it is. I will not forcefully endure an energy or a spirit to be where it not needs to be. It is what it is. That's how I do it. As of yet, all my spells and rituals have been very successful, and I'm so thankful, because again, this is what I like to do. But you have to also understand how I work and how I do my situations here. It's beyond other people. I am totally different. Everyone has their own way of doing things and working things. Okay, I take my time in all my spells, because it is what it is. When you're changing energy, you're changing the outcome of oneself. You're not just changing it just for today. And if certain people tell you, yes, 24 hours, 3 days, so be it. It can happen, and it has happened. But at the same time, the sooner that person comes in, the faster they leave your energy. Okay? And sometimes they leave permanently. Again, I work and I take my time. I'm very patient, and I dedicate each client. Each client for me is just individuals' energies and results and whatnot here. Because I center onto each of my clients what it is I'm doing for each of them here. Okay, there are a lot of rituals and spells that are similar, but yet totally different, because the energy and the situation that oneself is going through is different. So I work them differently, you see. And I'm very precise with what it is I'm doing in at the time and place and date and whatnot of what it is I'm doing. This is a beautiful week that we're having. It's a holy week. So we are manifesting whatever it is that we're inclined to with the universe. So if you're working with me or anybody else or within yourself, align yourself with the universe in this week. It's a holy, it's beautiful, and it's very manifestive. So anything that you want to apply yourself to change or bring to you, or just simply let go of, this is one of those weeks to do so. You understand? Because you're aligning yourself with the spirit in the universe itself one. Okay, so it's beautiful for manifesting things here on this week. And if you want to start something, you know, with anybody that is working with you, this is the perfect week to align yourself with it as well. Okay, sometimes, you know, we want to work something out and do certain rituals or spells for someone, but we're hesitant, either because of bad experiences with other people and whatnot. But I feel that if you've been longing to do something for someone or for yourself, then this is the perfect week to do so and align yourself with it. Okay, don't hold something that you know that eventually you're intending to do and will do, so you might as well get busy on this week. Okay, any day of the week, any hour of the week, you know, we all have different ways of working certain situations and rituals and spells here. Okay, we all have certain ways of working things here. And sometimes if I have an emergency spell that I need to start working on and it's not the time or date, or, you know, I would ask the universe for permission to do so at that time when I'm starting something. You know, it just depends. We all work different, like I said. So let me just say thank you. And if you choose me by any means, you need to also look at my videos, my readings, so you kind of get an idea of how I do my business here, how I work with my clients here. Because, you know, I expect a lot, some might say, from my clients, but it is your energy that I'm using to manifest things. And I ask and I require energy change for my clients. And with that, as I'm working with my clients, their energy is as well changing, so they can have a better understanding of themselves and of the universe and of the karmas and the souls and whatnot that we are working with here. Okay, so I'm not just changing that other person that you want, but I'm also changing you to be a more positive, to generate yourself a positive energy here, because it is what I require when it comes to rituals and spells. The energy must be as I asked of each client of mine. And I'm till this day, I've had wonders, you know, because again of my clients that are very devoted to me as I am to you when I'm working with you. And you can see wonders within your lives. I've had clients that for years they haven't been with this person, and you know, like I always say, let me be the last resource, because I have clients that have gone through this with a number of people doing certain spells, and either they've been done wrong or have not been done, or just simply bad energy overall, or bad work here, you know. So when they come to me, as I always say, let me be your last resource, because if I cannot bring that person back to you, then do not attempt to do so by any means. Okay, you cannot obligate energies or spirits, because then you will have a bad relationship within that person, and you cannot just fold that soul toward you. I suggest not to. There are ways to do so, but I again will not do so. I can bring you certain persons for you to reconcile, for you to have peace of mind, for you to close that chapter, for you to close that energy, that karma toward that person. But I will not forcefully bring someone to you if the spirit does not want to be with you, and if there is no love. So that is why I have to do other things prior to accepting any spells or rituals. You need to understand that. And also, I see your energy. I have to see your energy, if your energy is good and decent enough and whatnot here. Okay, not just the other person, but yours. So again, I want to thank you to all of you, and I want you to make the best decisions that are most importantly for you, for your own benefit as well. And always remember, be positive, and you'll have positive results, and be thankful to the universe. Okay, thank you.